Hey there, tutor and classmates. My name is Melissa Campo, student of the Multimedia Engineering program. On this occasion, I am going to explain the exercise carried out for phase 2 troubleshoot optimization problems and possible correction that may be generated. First, I go to the window analysis and shows the profiler tool so that I can view different variables and now what is happening in real time in the video game. The first aspects to take into account focus on the user interface, taking into account that is this view there is low contrast. It is important to ensure the accessibility of the application across a diverse spectrum of users, particularly those who face difficulties related to the vision. As a part of commitment, it is imperative to carefully select text color that contrasts sharply with the background. Now we are going to start the game. Upon starting, it is observed that it is not intuitive, given that the incorporate element should go beyond mere necessity. They must also possess an inherent intuition in their use. It is essential to strive to minimize the learning curve and adhere to established standards to ensure a smooth and familiar experience for users. In this case, the control and game mechanics are not known. Now we find another small obstacle that can be confusing. The positioning of the tile indicates that it is possible to pass by waking. However, after several attempts, it is only possible to pass by jumping. Unlike this other obstacle, in which due to its possible height, it tells me that I should jump. Another element corresponds to the sounds of the steps in the water. They are exactly the same as their steps on the floor and pavement, which is why the user may not be sure if they have entered the water. Also, it is important to mention that when you pull the trigger, the bullets behave the same as in the way your concrete being visual effect errors. Okay, so when we are in buildings, we can observe graphics errors corresponding to aliasing, which is known as irregular edge, which occurs when higher resolution image are displayed in low resolution environments. This prevents the precise definition of objects' boundaries, causing them to appear as dashed lines instead of continuous lines. Okay, besides on the road, we can see turning error since the lines have a strange behavior. In this case, there is a desynchronization between the commands sent from the graphics card to the screen. The frame rates between them do not match, causing incorrect overlapping of multiple elements. So finally, when reviewing the results of the analysis with the profiler tool, a normal behavior of the CPU is observed, keeping its frames constant throughout almost the entire video game. It only varies in 4 moments, as does the memory that is used. It is worth mentioning that at some moments current frame accumulate time 0.003 milliseconds for 12 instance on thread, main thread size 256. Those were the errors found in the video game. Thank you very much for your attention.